Hey, it's the coach again. I got one more video for you today. We're going to talk about how do you handle objections. What happens when you're ready to close the deal and you get objections. So I'm going to run you through a few. There's so many more, but let me just run you through a few that I know most of you are really concerned about. First one we want to talk about is what happens when the customer says, the price is just too high, Manny, I can't buy it. Well, what I want you to learn to do is to break it down into smaller pieces. In other words, if it's going to cost them $100 more a month, then break it down. That's only $25 a week. That's only $5 a week. Now, would it be worth it to work with us for that? Give them some longer terms. You know, if they're on terms right now for 1 year, make it 18 months, make it 2 years. Who cares? You know, we'll get the money as long as they like the product they're going to pay. You know, here's some specials. Because you're going to go with us on this, we're also going to give you this. But the one thing you do not do, don't lower the price. You're not a commodity. You're not a commodity, so don't lower the price. I'm just not interested. Well, what I'm going to tell you is, first of all, they're not going to call you in. They're not going to spend time with you. They're not going to have spent time with you if they're not interested. You're ready to close, and they're telling you they're not interested. What did they like, and what is it that they didn't like? You need to understand that. Spend some time understanding that. One of the killers is, let me think about it, Manny. Oh, no, we know we hate that one, right? Let me think about it. Well, what's happened here is you haven't created enough of a want for your product or service. Remember, too, that let me think about it, very few ever come back. You got to keep them at the table, so keep them at the table. This is when you ask for that cup of coffee that you didn't turn down in the beginning. Can I have that cup of coffee now? Because you want to keep that conversation going, not to be rude. One more. How about one more? Let's try one more. We already use your competitor. Well, they already used your competitor when you walked in the door. They already knew that when they started talking to you again. And so for some reason, they weren't happy with your competitor, and now but you never found out why. Now, you never say anything bad about the competition. In fact, if you can, you always say something good about them. But this is part of the reason you don't want to compete anyway, right? What do we want to do? We want to dominate the market. How are we going to do that? By being much more specific, by being the best in that particular group. Wow. So hopefully that'll help you handle some objections, learn these things, use them, and remember, get out there and double your sales by using the tips we keep giving you. Thank you, and have a great day.